Going for that round right here. Apple butter in the roaster. Canner's about to be full. Jars are in the dishwasher, about to can apple butter, but I had to make dinner. What did we do? Let me tell you something right now. Let me go over here where the light is better. Apple butter is pure magic, okay? You can make apple butter several different ways. I like to actually use it for baking dishes as well. Whoop, whoop. Uh-huh. Absolutely. Let me tell you some of the ways I use apple butter because I've been asked, what are all the ways you can use apple butter? Well, first of all, you can use it on biscuits. I encourage you at all times to make biscuits. Learn to make basic biscuits. I have multiple recipes for you on that. There's multiple ways to make biscuits. Even if you pop in a frozen biscuit, honey, that apple butter will make that biscuit heavenly. But that is the main thing. You can use it all the ways that you eat it, like jams or jellies. It's great with peanut butter. It's great on biscuits and toast and whatnot. It's great to make this time of year, not only because it's seasonal, but it makes the perfect Christmas gifts. Ask me how I know. Okay, I make my apple butter a very specific way. Everybody will develop their own style, but let me tell you another trick of the trade. Bake with it. What? I said bake with it. If you make a chocolate cake, say you make devil's food cake, for example. It's my favorite. My great-great-grandmother, her daughter, always made box cakes. She would buy Duncan Hines or Betty Crocker. She'd whip up a cake just like that. She'd have them all the time. Always going to church with the cake, a bundt cake. Her style of making that, and I'll make a video on that because it's so crazy, simple, stupid. That may not even require a video. She would use 2 cups applesauce and 4 eggs. She didn't add water. She didn't add oil. 2 cups applesauce, 4 eggs. I bypass that. I actually use apple butter. It gives that dark chocolate cake this mysterious, yummy, slight cinnamon. You don't know what it is in there. If all you have is applesauce, because that's what you're making, then that's okay. I also use my apple butter when I'm baking meats. I use it with pork. I use it with brisket. Have you seen that? Smear it on a brisket, baby, and bake it with onions, caramelized onions and garlic. Fantastic. But today, I got a little squirrely, and I'm using it on chicken. I had some extra chicken breasts. So what I did, let me tell you, come down here, come with me, come with me. Now, this is my cinnamon red hots. That is chicken breast. It's so hot I can't touch it. All I did was take a 9x13 pan, no big deal. Put some jasmine rice in there. Put my chicken breast in there. I did spices. I did herbs de Provence. I did a little Italian seasoning. Threw in a little bit of garlic, just a little bit of salt. And then I put butter. I cut real butter and put it right on top, okay? Right on top. I have smothered the chicken breast with the apple butter. Then I poured some water around the side because you want your rice to be nice and light and fluffy. So you can see my rice is cooked. It's got a little bit of salt in it, has a little bit of pepper in it, all of that. The apple butter is specifically on the chicken breast itself. So, I don't know, this may not be your thing. It's ours. And again, don't be afraid to think outside the box. Apple butter or anything that you make, don't be afraid to try new recipes. This is where the best of cooking from scratch comes from. Sadie is outside because Sadie will beg for food. She knows what's going on. I have Sadie. And now that she's barking, Buddy wants some apple butter chicken too. All right, guys, we're going to break. Going to have a great lunch, and we will talk to you soon. Y'all be good out there. And get rocking and rolling on that apple butter. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ooh. I know you're going to ask me because I'm sure I didn't tell you because I'm a dodo bird. 9x13. Sprinkled in some rice. Added butter and spice. Put in the chicken breasts. A few little spices there. Right on top, smeared the apple butter. Added water around in the rice. just enough to make it float just a little bit. I put aluminum foil right on top. Baked it at 400 for 1 hour. Want to make sure you get all of those specifics. Hang on. People, you must expand your horizons with your apple butter.